Day 5, and it's the start of another fantastic day. I do find myself ending the day really tired, not smiling that much, but every time I start, oh mate, it's like I've been fully charged up. We're actually heading to Locarno, which is a part of Italy next, which is going to be something new for me. Never driven in Italy. It's the landscape just here is just phenomenal. Day 5, and we set off from Maloja Palace Hotel on our way through to Lugano and Locarno. So we had a nice little drive down, nice and leisurely, no sort of stress today. Lovely sort of like lakes on the side of us as we're driving down, and we stopped at Lugano for lunch, which I think is a great Lake Como alternative. As you can kind of see, Lake Como starts down there and we're at the sort of top end of it, so quite a large lake. Didn't realise we were going to stop by Lake Como, but we did, which was quite nice. A bit windy and cold, but nevertheless I've been there now. After having lunch in Lugano, we then travelled to Locarno, where our overnight stay hotel was, the Dorint Hotel and Spa, and then we checked in at about like 3:30 or something, and then we actually managed to fit in a drive after check-in. As you can see, we went up to Brione up top here, did a little nice mountain pass. Beautiful roads, you just cannot beat mountain passes. So nice little mountain pass, back at the hotel, had dinner in Locarno, and then all set for the next day when we're driving back home to the UK.
Up in the mountains, suddenly we're on Lake Como.
Unexpected for me, we have come through Lake Como to end up to get to Locarno. I feel really feel bad that Mrs. Max is not here. We didn't really spend that much time beside Lake Como. It was super busy, super windy, and we couldn't really find a place to get coffee, so we set off back on the move to Lugano, which is where we were going to have lunch in Switzerland. A controversial topic, but we are staying in Locarno tonight, which is on the Swiss side. We just passed the lake and it looked equally impressive, if not better than Lake Como. Lake Como, but a bit cheaper with better parking. Lake Como was busy, man. Don't know where you're going to get parking in Lake Como. We're going to walk, grab some lunch in Locarno in Switzerland, and you can tell me later if you think it looks like Lake Como, but a bit cheaper. After parking in Lugano and having lunch, there was a bit of a break in the footage until we got to the hotel in Locarno. It was quite an emotional kind of time. We spent a lot of time with Toby, our Swiss friend, and we were going to say goodbye to Toby as he was going to head back home to his town in Switzerland. So we dropped him off at a train station, and then the three of us carried on through to Locarno. So no real footage here, a bit emotional to say goodbye, and yeah, what a fantastic guy we've met and we'll continue to keep in touch with. So this is day 5. We've just dropped Toby off at a train station. Toby's the guy that was doing a lot of our route planning and giving us a lot of advice. Great guy. Only in a train station car park in Switzerland can you see a Ferrari parked next to your GT4, and there's plenty of other Porsches here, so only in Switzerland. Day 5 in the afternoon. We've got to our hotel earlier than usual. We are in Locarno. We were in Lugano earlier on, which was the Lake Como alternative. We're at the Dorint Hotel in Locarno. Just pulled in a bit early. Super relaxing day, super good roads, and we're going to do a bit of driving after we've checked in. Landscape, you get used to this after a while. It's just shockingly amazing landscapes everywhere. One thing we noticed, as the altitude is lower here than at Maloja Palace, all the mountains you'll see are tree covered. Even the one in the distance right over there, trees all the way up the mountain, whereas in Switzerland at the higher altitudes the trees can't kind of survive at that high altitude, so you see more of the raw brick cliff face. But anyway, that's where we are, Dorint Hotel. We're going to do some more routes today, share as much as we can, and enjoying life in cars to the max. Yeah, great drives heading back to the hotel, and we're at the local Porsche Centre, so it was only nice to stop, take a photo at Centre Porsche Locarno, basically. Parked up here with cars, as you can see. Lots of blue, bringing the blue to Locarno, enjoying life in cars to the max. Let's get you some of that beautiful sunset action going on over there. We were a little bit unlucky with weather at the start of this trip, but yesterday, today, couldn't have wished for anything better. So it's, life's a mixed bag. It's a mixed box of chocolates, as Forrest Gump would say. Sometimes you get the ones you don't like, sometimes you get the ones you do like, but it's all about the balance, and it just makes these moments that bit more special. So blessed to be here, to be fair. That's all I can say. So this is day 5. This is the furthest we've travelled from the UK. We're in Locarno. It's a stunning place. Wish Mrs. REVS was here as well. We're not actually fully making use of the hotels or the places we stay at. There's actually a hot tub down there. This is a spa hotel, but we're not actually making use of the spa facilities, which is a bit of a shame, you could say. I'd love to be in my trunks, maybe sipping a drink with that backdrop in a hot tub, but maybe next time with Mrs. REVS. All I can say is, if you're ever having those moments where you're a bit low in life, it really is worth making the effort to book a trip, even on your own, to be fair, sometimes, or if you've got a partner. It doesn't have to be with a group of guys. Do it at your own pace. Just enjoy what Europe has to offer. It certainly opened my eyes, for sure. And hopefully you can learn a lot and make good use from the route planning on this trip. That was the entire purpose of bringing up these daily updates. As you've probably seen, I don't have a lot of route footage where I'm blasting through canyons and all that kind of stuff, and passes, Susten Pass, Furka Pass, Gotthard Pass. It's not all about me revving through these areas, and I was respectful, actually. Switzerland and these places are so respectful as cyclists. I had my valve shut most of the time, just out of respect, and when it was open and clear and it wasn't going to offend anyone, then open up the valves and go crazy. So there's a lot of respect in this land, and I felt it was just the right way to behave. Anyway, that's it for me.